Nigga!
Man, and I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why.
Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I like the effort to work the ball inside, and she cashes in.
Here's Copper. And there's the drive. Mack, good. Pass to Carrington. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out to the right wing. Here's Copper. Outside Wilson. On the wing, another one falls for Chicago.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Shoots it. Wilson grabs the board. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, I know most people would rather be out on the arc, but she's smart to take that mid-range look.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Chicago. Pass to Carrington. Outside Wilson. Launches it. Carrington, that's good.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Copper. They need this. That one doesn't go. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Iriofan. Here's Copper. Takes a three. Wilson grabs the board. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Iriofan.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Shot's good by Wilson.
A lot of contact on that play inside, but she was able to muscle through it and convert the chance anyway.
1:36 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
So it's Chicago now. Here's Plum. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. And here's Wilson over to the left wing. Here's Plum. Second shot opportunity. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Off the catch. She's right in rhythm. Great possession.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thomas against Wilson. Thomas down low. Plays it up and banks it in.
Inside, Thomas has tremendous touch in the paint.
Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Wilson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, if you give her that nitty, she'll take it. No problem dropping the jumper.
Here's Copper. Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Phoenix trails by 12. Here's Potter, and she gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Williams. First personal foul, first team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, with multiple Sixth Woman of the Year awards, Bonner is without a doubt one of the best teammates in WNBA history.
Here is Bonner. Shoots. Again, Phoenix.
Well, she was running the other way the moment they got the ball. She knew it was on her to make the effort there.
Here's Plum. They set the pick. Pass to McBride. Buries the long-range jumper. Here is Bonner. On the wing, Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. For 3, Bonner. Chicago grabs the miss. Right side, Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Yeah, the paint is really Thomas's domain. She never takes threes. She wants the ball inside.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix trails by 13. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Bonner. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so here is Chicago. Stewart with the screen on Thomas. Clark for three. No good. Shot missing. And here's Phoenix. Here's Thomas. Bonner for three. That shot off. Chicago leading by 13. Over to the wing. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Thomas. Over Thomas. And Bonner pulls it down. To the wing right side. Banked in off the glass.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
Clark, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
It's not just that dribble move there from Clark. It's that she's also able to convert.
Pass to Bonner. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. No good on that one. Phoenix trails by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Copper. Now Clark. Thomas kicks to Clark. Pass to Ionescu. And it's Phoenix's ball. And here's Bonner from the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, she doesn't shoot the highest percentage from beyond the arc, but Bonner makes enough to keep you honest.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ionescu. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. .52 seconds left to play here in the half. The lead now in single digits.
This is why you get it to her down low, because she understands how to cash in.
Clark, the pass to Gray. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. And Chicago leads by 10.
Yeah, Thomas is a triple-double master. The points and rebound there.
Thomas kicks to Bonner. Pass to Copper. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Gray. Here's Ionescu. And the layup is good. That'll do it for the first half. It's Chicago up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
29.
Fans get ready for the high RPM and amazing stuff. Indoor pocket ball.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Copper. From deep. Wilson grabs the board. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Williams for three. Drops in the tray.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
Wilson against Thomas. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Chicago leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Iriorphan. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Copper. And that one drops. Here's Chicago. Here's Iriorphan. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, she got a high percentage look and made the most of it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Copper. Iriorphan pulls it in. Here's Carrington. 2 points. That one goes.
Keeps it on a string, eluding the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix trails by 19. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Copper. Over Williams. Phoenix no good that time either. Chicago leading by 19. But 3 knocks down the 3 ball.
We have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
Here's Thomas. That one's off. Still out of sync. Williams in the post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted by Nolan.
Here's Copper. Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Whoa, how about the hustle on the break? There was no slowing her down.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thomas against Wilson. Down low. Pass to Mack. And here is Thomas. There's the triple. Phoenix no good that time either. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Drills the three-pointer.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
Now, here's Thomas. Out to the wing. Pass to Zabali. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Copper. From past the arc. Wilson grabs the board. Over in the corner, Williams. Another 3 for Chicago.
Taking full advantage of a look from the corner. He was totally ready to knock that one down.
Here's Zabali. They need this one. No good that time. Outside Williams. Here's Carrington. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
Thomas a screen on Williams. Copper, no good from 18. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Copper, and it's good for 2. He gets it up, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Chicago has possession. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Sinks the triple.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way.
Here is Bonner from the high post. Irioffin pulls it in. Here's Gray. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Good offense is all about quality. She found her spot and made sure it was a quality shot.
Pass to Bonner. Three-pointer on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
You know, it's important that she does damage from that mid-range area. Good touch on the jumper.
Wilson against Thomas. Pass to Williams. And contact on the shot. She'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Gray, spins, scores off the spin.
What a flashy sequence by her. You can tell she enjoys showing off from time to time.
Thomas against Stewart. Thomas, that's good. And so here is Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
Keeping things simple. When Thomas sees the mid-range shot open up, she doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. There's the drive. And good that time.
And really, the key to a good drive is commitment. She was all in from her first step.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bonner. It's hauled in by Thomas. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Gray. Hits the three-point bomb.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here is Thomas. To the right side. Three-pointer. Another three for Chicago.
She cashes in off the pass. catching and connecting with the Jet.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And fouled on the shot. She'll shoot 2 at the line.
First personal foul.
Plays hard, but always with respect. Thomas is a graceful presence on and off the court.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Chicago. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. McBride's shot is off. Pass to Copper. Back to Mack. Here's Copper. The rebound by McBride. Right side, Williams. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Mack, the pass to Thomas. Good, and a nice assist from Mack.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close and just went for it.
Clark outside. From outside the arc. No good on that one. And it's Phoenix's ball. Mack with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Copper. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Clark left side. Williams for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
3.
8 seconds left in the fourth. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game.